Hello, this is Heather Embry-Warren of Blossoming Heart Guidance, and I'm here to help you get back on track in your life in any aspect, whether it's your work path, romance, family dynamics, so you can feel really good and strong again and feel hopeful about where you want to be and where you want to go. This is the Heart to Heart video with Heather, the weekly video, and just to be able to help you live more connected to your heart and being able to live from that place. When we're connected from that place, we are in a place of calmness, peace, love, and creativity. So this week's topic is going to be connected to Halloween or Samhain, and this is a common time of, some would say in pagan traditions, this is the time of a new year. It's the connecting to the realm of those who passed on. The veil is really thin, and being able to honor them and also learn from them. And for those of you who don't know, I do mediumship. It's one of my loves, and I love the wisdom that comes through in this realm, and it really supports me. So in this aspect of it, this is the time that you can transform a family pattern really fast and really quick, and release some of the suffering that you may have inherited, and get the wisdom from it. Facing these fears, it's usually fears that hold us back. So it's the time of really facing fears that hold us back from moving forward from our family system. And we may know what those fears are, we may not, but it usually sits inside of you where you can almost get a sense of anxiety around everyone. Some it's the fear of poverty, some it's the fear of mental health, some it's the fear of being disconnected from others and becoming a tyrant, so it all depends on what you really want to look at and go, oh my God, I just so don't want to go down that road. And it really sends a pit in your stomach. So you can do this if you're open to rituals. There will be some who will put a candle in. You can do a white light candle for protection and peace and prayer. And with that candle, then also bring forward offerings to your loved ones' ancestors. So food offerings. And pick foods that you think they'd like. Like sometimes it's, hard candy or waffles, the Eggo waffles or something. Just something that you know that your family member would enjoy, your family members would have liked. And putting out a plate while you're doing this ritual. And you want to sit with, you could have a bowl of water and a pen and paper. And do this in a safe space where you're not going to create a fire. And as you sit and meditate with the candle, I want you to call in your ancestors just as a whole. And you can ask them to be there with you. And I want you to give gratitude for the life you have and the life that they've given and the sacrifices they've made, and respecting them. And when you do that, there will be a real feeling of appreciation, right? And then you want to write on your piece of paper, I'm going to say one or two things that you would like to see released or transformed in your suffering or their suffering. It could be asking for the transformation of cancer. It could be asking of the transformation of depression. It could be anything that you see as a family pattern. And write that on the piece of paper, and you want to send a prayer of acknowledgement, of thank you for carrying this suffering for us so we can see it. I am so sorry that you had to suffer this and experience this. Please support us and support me in being able to move past this, and help me to open up to greater blessings so I can bless others. So when it's coming from that higher good, your heart, you can do a whole lot of wonderful things with this. And then I want you to burn that piece of paper over the water, like put it in the fire, burn it over the water, don't burn yourself, and let it be there. And I want you to sit in quietude and just allow. And you might all of a sudden get inspiration or ideas that will help you with your problem. You may feel a release, a lightness. You might want to journal. But allow yourself some quiet time. I'm going to say about 10 minutes to just be with that release, because this is huge. At least 10 minutes, if not half an hour. And then I want you to place that, you want to send a prayer to your ancestors, and again, saying thank you for coming, and you see them and understand their journey, and asking them to go forward onto the other side. Then you want to place that food either at a window or outside as an offering so they can feast. And then blow out the candle. And you may want to journal after all of this of what you got. And notice over the next week what happens in your life. And it'd be very interesting to hear from you. So this is kind of what you call the woo-woo, but it's about relationship. All of our connections to those who passed on, especially those who are connected to our family, ancestors, it's about relationships. And it's about love, and it's about acknowledgement. And even when they were very bad or very difficult relationships, it also helps us grow in compassion. So we don't have to keep carrying this forward in some way. Okay, so that's this week's. I pulled a witchy card from my witchy deck. I don't identify as a witch. Not anything neither here nor there about that, but I would be more identifying in the goddess tradition if I were to choose the spiritual tradition, but I do appreciate the witchlings, and it's a cute little deck, so I couldn't give it up. And the one that I picked was courage. So when we move past a fear, the opposite of fear is not love, the opposite of fear is courage. So when we move past that, then we can actually step into courageous acts. So the courage is the strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. Okay, so whatever you're struggling with, whatever your journey with, call on and ask for the energy of courage to be able to help you keep going, and having that, it's beyond faith, that strength. And to be able to say, despite this, I know I'm a beautiful person of the universe. I deserve blessings and support and good things, and have the courage to keep going. It can be hard sometimes, and by goodness, I know that I've almost given up many times. And if you would like to book a session, book a free initial session to explore if I can support you, I offer 3-month packages. I also do readings, and I'm also available to come to your home if you live in the Southern Ontario region, to come and do a home party for you and your friends, and do some mini readings and transformational work, and have a really good time. So just let me know if any of that sounds good to you, www.blossomingheart.ca. And I can't wait to see you next week, and happy Samhain, Halloween, Day of the Dead, Feast of the Ancestors, for your beautiful spiritual transformation. Thank you.